Welcome to another day of Fit Life with Alisha. I'm Alisha. I'm doing something a little different today. I have this channel that I do, and then my husband Mike and I, we have a channel that we do together called Honeybee Acres, and we just make little videos about our life on our little 10-acre spread here in southern Utah. We have some farm animals, and we just live a little bit out in the boonies, and yeah, we just have what I would call a little hobby farm that we really love, and we really enjoy being out here on our 10 acres. And so I'm going to combine this video for those two channels today because they kind of coincide. This video kind of coincides with those two channels. So if you're here with Honeybee Acres, welcome. I'm Alisha. I think we've met, but I'm not usually in those videos very often. Mike usually does them, but I thought I would bring you guys in on this one. And if you're here with Fit Life with Alisha, hopefully you will enjoy seeing what we do here on our little farm. Okay, so today I'm sitting out on my front porch. It's pretty early in the morning. Well, it's getting to be about 7. It's not super early, but I always sit outside first thing in the morning. I like to get up before my family's up and just sit outside, enjoy some peace and quiet, think about my day, think about what do I want to accomplish for the day, what do I want my life to look like, what do I need to change and work on, what can I do the same, and then I think about also what am I grateful for, what are the things in my life that bring me joy. And I do that almost every morning. And for me, and I talked about this in my Fit Life videos, gratitude is a huge life-changing thing that I started doing this year, this whole year. I've really tried to do it most every day, is be very conscious about the little and the big things that I have to be thankful for. And it's made a huge impact positively on my life. And I have experienced so much more happiness and joy and peace in my life from doing that every day. And so today, what this video is going to be about is the little things that bring me joy and happiness. And I was outside yesterday feeding animals and just being outside, and there was some very small things that I noticed that I don't notice on a regular basis, everyday things that I think are just overlooked, that nobody notices around here, that I thought, oh, I love that thing or this moment or something, and I stopped and I just appreciated those small things that I often overlook and don't notice at all. So there was 2 or 3 things yesterday that I thought, oh, I don't often take time to appreciate these things, and so I thought I would make a video about those very small, simple, everyday things that I have in my life that I was not really noticing very much, but that make me happy. So I thought I would share some of those things with you guys around our little farm outside. And I've said this before on my Fit Life video, but I love nature. I love being outside. I love to come outside anytime, when I'm happy, when I'm stressed, when I'm frustrated, when I'm sad, when life is hard and busy and stressful and hectic. I especially come outside, and it helps me just kind of chill out, kind of regroup, and it helps me feel better. I just enjoy being in nature. I enjoy being around our animals outside, and yeah, I spend a lot of time outside. So and with it being summertime, our kids are home, which I love. They're going back to school in a couple of weeks, and I'm actually really sad about that. But as you moms know, it's really busy in the summer. The house gets noisy and messy and all the things that come with that, which is great, but sometimes I gotta get out of it, and I gotta just take a few minutes to, like I said, just chill out and just be by myself for a little while. And we like to come outside as a family as well. But anyway, so that's me. Nature is kind of my happy place. Being outside is it helps me a lot. So with that being said, I'm going to take some time throughout the day to just walk you guys around our 10 acres a little bit and show you some of the things that I realized yesterday bring me joy. And these are tiny, everyday things that I often overlook, and don't often notice. And for some reason yesterday I noticed these things, and so I thought, well, I'll make a little video, and just, yeah, I just think it's so important to stop and smell the roses. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off for a minute, but on this porch I have a few things. Well, maybe I won't turn it off. Maybe I can do it without turning it off. But my daughter works at a nursery. She's a teenager and she loves to plant things, and so we have on our porch like a ton of arrangements that she has put together, and I'm not one for doing that. I love having them, but I don't take the time to do it. So she really has adorned our porch, which would be really boring and ugly if she hadn't done this. And she, like I said, she works at a nursery, which she really loves, and she's learning a lot, and it's a great opportunity for her. But one thing I noticed just barely before I started this video, a small thing, was in this little, let's see if I can, in this little flower pot here, there's this little plant, this sad little plant. It's kind of getting dried out. It's hot here right now, it's really dry, and the plants are kind of struggling to stay healthy and well and hydrated, even though they get watered every day. But I noticed with this sad little plant, it's dry, it's kind of, I don't know if it's gonna make it, but if you look down close, there's all these little, all these little new sprigs of fresh little leaves growing off this plant, and I just thought, gosh, let's see, how cute is that? And that's Greg. He's my little tomcat. He likes to come and snuggle with me in the mornings as well. All right, here we are. This little chicken here, this is Newt Newt. The kids named her, and she is probably maybe my favorite chicken, and we have a lot. We have like 20 something chickens, too many. We don't need that many, but we really love the chickens. And Newt, she just has a fun personality. She kind of just follows us everywhere. I think she likes attention. So anyway, all right, ladies, who wants a treaty treat? Who wants a treaty treat? So here's some little bread pieces for them. And they're gonna kind of swarm, and so I don't know why, it just makes me happy to see these cute little chickens with their funny little personalities just get excited over a few bits of bread. And then we'll dump out that spring mix for them too, they'll like that. So we'll do that next. Who wants some salad? Huh? Sorry. Somebody got some salad on them. Okay, you gotta share, Newt Newt. You gotta share. Come have some treats. All right, so that's the chickens. Here we've got a couple of goats. This is starting to rain a lot, of course. Of all the days for it to rain, when we haven't had rain in weeks. I want to be outside. This is Pinto. Hi, Pinto. You want a grape? You want a grape? Here you go. Oh, is that good? Is that so tasty? The goats, they love just about anything. Any kind of food we like, but I think especially this time of year when they can get a handful of cold grapes from the fridge, I think that makes them pretty happy. Millie! Shh, no. Should we go feed your brother? Huh? Here, let's give you one more. Yummy grape. You want some bread? You like bread too, huh? Yeah, you do. I love feeding the goats. They eat right out of your hand. They never nip. They usually use their lips and their tongue. They're very gentle, and they're fun little animals to have. So over here we have Pinto's brother, LD, which is short for El Diablo. He's kind of a holy terror when he gets out, but he's got a sweet personality at the same time, huh? We kind of like you. Yes, you're kind of a pill when you get out, but you do have a nice little personality, and you love your treats, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want some more? See, I'm happy already. I know, you get so excited, huh? All right, one more. Okay, maybe one more. Last one. There you go. Okay. Here, you want some bread? Okay, really, truly, this is the last one. You're kind of a beggar. Huh. Yes, you are. All right. So those are the goats and the chickens. They're pretty fun. We like them a lot. We especially are big chicken fans. We enjoy having the eggs. We like eggs at our house. So, and we get a lot of eggs. We often have too many, so we share with our neighbors and our family that maybe don't have eggs. Oh, somebody's begging. You guys want grapes? Here you go. And we have kind of all different varieties of chickens, so they're really fun. We get different colors of eggs. We get white and brown. We get blue and kind of a greenish blue. We have dark brown and light brown. So that's fun too. Those eggs of different colors, they're pretty fun. Again, it's all about the simple things, the little things in life, and I love opening up the little chicken coop door, fishing for eggs, and getting all different colors of cute little eggs out from our cute little chickens. I know. You want more, huh? Hey, Millie. Hey, Millie. Okay, so those are the animals. Some of them. I don't know if you can see our Petey, our little alpaca back there. He's pretty shy, but he's really sweet. Maybe one of these days I'll get in there and take him some grain. He won't come unless you bring him treats. And we've got miniature horses over there as well. So, yeah, that's the animals. Oh, there's Greg. There's Greg. Hi, Greggy. Hi, Greggy. Okay, so something else I noticed the other day that I hadn't noticed yet is something up on the driveway. I was taking the garbage can out to the street. It was garbage day yesterday, and something caught my eye on the side of the driveway that it made me happy. I was like, oh, love that. So we'll walk over and see that. As you can see, we have quite a bit of space out here. 10 acres for us is a lot. We have bees out there, which they're actually not ours. It's a friend of ours. He summers his bees here, and then they go to a warmer climate in the wintertime, and we get paid in fresh local honey, which is also one of my favorite things. I love honey. I drink a cup of tea every morning, just about, and I put some honey in it just to sweeten it a little, and it's the perfect way to wake up and ease myself into the day, as I have never been a morning person. So I'm grateful for the bees out there. Our kids aren't so sure they like them, but they don't bother us too much. So we enjoy having the bees. And again, we get honey and we can share it with our friends and family and our neighbors, and we like being able to do that too. So that always feels good because lots of people like honey, and it's expensive to get fresh local honey. So yeah, that is something that we enjoy, is sharing the bounty of the few things that we have that we can share. So we are almost to, so here we are. Here is, and I hope you guys can see it. This is just a little alfalfa plant. And I think years ago, before we lived here, these acres were probably used for growing alfalfa, and haven't been for a long time, but there's a few little stray alfalfa plants out here, and I just think they're the prettiest little plants. The colors are beautiful. I just love the deep green and the dark purple together just really complement each other. And I know it's such a simple thing, especially here where we live. A lot of people grow hay, so as you're out and about in our town, there's lots of hay fields, and it's pretty common. It's not anything that is new or different. We're all used to it, but I really enjoy these pretty little flowers on these pretty little green plants. And it just caught my eye while I was taking the garbage can out yesterday, and I had to stop and appreciate them. So yeah, I just think they're so pretty. And I just want to thank you guys for coming along on this little walk with me today. And I just can't stress enough how important it is to stop and appreciate the little things in life. Life can get stressful, it's exhausting, it's busy. It feels like if we let it, it runs the show. And I know I let that happen a lot, and I don't stop to appreciate those small things. So I'm grateful that I had those moments yesterday with these little alfalfa plants and feeding my goats and taking treats out to the chickens. I'm grateful I had that moment to stop and think how lucky I am to have these little everyday things that I take for granted. And I wonder, what do you do? How do you enjoy your life and the little things? What do you do to when life is stressful and you feel overwhelmed? What is it that helps you relax and helps you chill out and enjoy your life more even when it gets really stressful? I'd love to hear about that in the comments. I want to thank you for coming along, and if you're a subscriber to either one of these channels but you didn't know the other existed, please consider subscribing to one or both of them. If you're not a subscriber to either one, I would love to have you. We just hit 1,000 subscribers on our Honeybee Acres Utah channel, so we really want to thank everybody who has subscribed for us. We are excited to have you along for the ride, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider it, as we would sure love to have more. And I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you stop to smell the roses or whatever that may be for you. And yeah, we'll talk to you later. Thanks.